Hello. So today is Thursday, March 4th. Today is Thursday, March 4th. It is the third week of, it is the third week of my Chance and Trust experimentation. And I just wanted to talk a little bit because since it is Thursday, as I said, it is Thursday, and I have not done anything this week except think, and just kind of almost, I'm a little bit stuck. I think I'm having like maybe like a mild artist block, I guess I could say. And it's weird because I've just been kind of conducting experiments and it hasn't been fully translated into art yet. But I think I didn't lose a passion for what I'm doing. I didn't lose a passion for experimenting with light and stuff like that. But, well, okay, so first of all, this week I wanted to go searching for the moon and the stars. But it's been cloudy every single night up until this point. And that's why I decided to make the video, because tonight it's actually going to be a clear night. So it's going to be clear skies. So I'm gonna have the opportunity to actually do what I've set out to do. And then also in regards to building my light boxes, or like the final products of Remember My Prototypes from last week, I have been a little uninspired where that's concerned, simply because I don't have the materials that I think would make it good. That sounds so dumb, but like I don't have the materials that I would like to have to obviously build something like that. So that's kind of been like a stumbling block for me. Also, I have like another assignment that is due tomorrow and I have not started. So I think because I have not started that assignment, I've just been in like a weird block. Like my mind is just really blocked. So I haven't been able to do anything else except think about that assignment, and I still have not executed that assignment. But this morning I woke up with a really good idea, and well, I didn't wake up with the idea. I actually talked to my brother a little bit, and then I got inspired from our conversation, and I finally know what I'm going to do for that assignment. So because I finally know what I'm going to do for that assignment, I feel almost a sense of freedom to be able to carry out the rest of my Chance and Trust. I don't know, this is kind of like, it might sound confusing, I don't even know what I just said, but I just wanted to communicate that, and just not even let you guys, because really I don't even know if anybody is listening, but to let myself know this is where I am in my progress with everything. And don't be stressed out, Christina, you're okay. You know what you're going to do now. And hopefully everything will be, hopefully there'll be a good turnout. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a pause on building my light boxes for this week, and instead I'm going to document me working on my assignment that I have due tomorrow. And I think it might be interesting because it's going to show a different side of my art practice, and it's going to show a side of my art practice that I've never actually I haven't really explored before. So I'm an advertising student, and I'm an advertising student who hates advertising. So for this assignment, we had to basically, for lack of a better term, look at bad ads and critique it in some way. And I just found that extremely uninspiring. I did not know what to do. And but now I finally have an idea of what I was going to do, because I honestly don't like conventional advertising, and I'm not saying that I want to do something so out of the box or something so like, no, like that's not really what I mean. It's just like I don't like the idea of selling things to people. That sounds weird because I'm an advertising student, but I'm just not passionate about that. But I am passionate about communicating ideas, and I think that advertising can be used as a tool to communicate the truth and then people can have a choice whether they want to invest in a product or not. I don't think it should be like, this is my product, it's okay, here. I think people should be given choices based off of the truth. So that's something I'm going to be exploring today. Oh, God, I really, sometimes I wonder why I'm an advertising student, because a lot of what I do, like aside from my advertising classes, it just would seem so weird. Like, if you knew me, I know me, I'm talking to myself, I know me, and I know that, like, in my heart, I view myself much more as an artist than a designer. But hopefully, I'm hoping to blur those lines and actually put my art practice into my field of work, because it's not that I want to stop being, like, stop my like, I still want to pursue advertising, but I want to see if I can actually do something a little bit different with my time here at art school. I do see myself communicating ideas, and I do see myself speaking about truth, and it's weird because my art practice is very different from that. My art practice is a lot more about exploring things I like and things that I find beautiful and things that I want to experience for myself. This is a ramble. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? I do know what I'm saying, and it's just weird talking in front of a camera. But yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So today I'm going to go searching for the moon and the stars. My god sister lent me her camera, and I'm so thankful that she did, because her camera is a lot more compatible with, like, there's a lot more lenses that are compatible with her camera. So I was able to get like a semi like telephoto lens. And yesterday I was taking, like, I was up and the moon was still out. It was around like 7 a.m. and I was able to get like such a good shot of the moon. Like, sorry, like, I've been struggling on my camera, so that was like really exciting for me. And I think that's also something that just kind of broke me out of my like shell, or not shell, but out of my head, because I'm just like, okay, I have some of the tools that I've been missing now, and now I think I'll be able to do what I want to do in regards to exploring light. And then next week I think I'm going to dedicate the week to building these structures, or building a structure that is all about light, or, you know, that honors light. And for me, I think it was really interesting because a girl in my class, Katie, she was commenting on my little like prototypes that I made, and she was saying that it almost looked like a shrine to her, but instead for me it wouldn't necessarily be a shrine, but it would be almost like a place of, I'm reverencing light, but as I'm reverencing light, I'm reverencing God, because to me God is light, and everything to do with light has everything to do with God. So I thought that was interesting, because that's definitely not what I was thinking when I was developing this. Like, I just wanted to pursue light because I want to be a light. And yeah, so that's all I have to say for right now. Wish me luck, and it should be fun, and it should be exciting, and we'll see what we'll do, and maybe everything will be a fail, but you know what, that's okay. Yeah, so I guess let's get into it. So I'm just painting away, and I just thought that I would like speak about what this piece is about a little bit more. So first of all, it's been kind of interesting because I've never painted this large format before, or ever handed in a painting for an assignment before. Like, this is the first time I'm actually like handing in a painting to be graded, which is a little weird. And I know technically I'm not going to be graded on like the painting itself, but more about my like idea, but it's just like weird. But yeah, I just felt like painting was the best medium to use because I don't really have access to like a studio to like set up like a photo shoot or something like that. So, and also this is due tomorrow, and I felt like I could paint, like painting was like the thing I could do the fastest because I wouldn't have to build anything like for a set or something like that, or get models, which is COVID, so I can't even get models, and I'm not doing I hate taking pictures of myself, which I've been having to do for other assignments. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so this is just basically about like, I was talking to my teacher the other day and like being stuck on this assignment, and I didn't really know what to do, and I was kind of annoyed. And how I said before that we had to basically critique like bad advertisements. So there was this ad done by Dove. They took it down and they apologized for it, and it was just basically like woman taking off these t-shirts, and like when they took off the shirt it would be like another woman with like, but it looked like almost that the women were changing their complexions. And I guess Dove did it because they were saying, okay, like we support like everybody, whatever. And to me, like Dove is a genuinely like thoughtful brand. Like they speak out on a lot of like beauty standards and stuff like that that other companies don't. So I was having a hard time because I was like, I didn't really want to critique this company who generally does good, and like we make mistakes, and like that happens. Like sometimes you mean something to go well, but it doesn't work out the way that like you wanted it to or whatever. So yeah, but then my teacher mentioned to me how like the owner of Dove, which is Unilever, also owns a company in Asia called Fair and Lovely. They have now changed the name, but it's basically a skin lightening it's a company that sells skin lightening creams. So when you think about that, although Dove does all these good things and they speak out against beauty standards, they speak out against racial issues, all this, they teach us young girls to love their skin, which is great. Like, I mean, that's awesome. But the company that owns them owns another company that teaches quite contrasting values. And that just kind of shocked me because I had no clue. I'm here like down for Dove, and honestly, like no hate against Dove, and who knows if their intentions are genuine or not, but I started to question what are their actual motives at the end of the day. Because hands down, there's obviously genuine people within the company, right? Like that probably don't even know the depths of like Fair and Lovely and stuff like that. So I'm not here to say that anyone is evil or anyone's doing anything wrong or something, but it's just something to really consider, because it's almost like companies use our like social justice issues, use like socially acceptable things or something like that to sell, and I think that's so wrong. Like there's nothing wrong with a company coming out and saying like we are against racism and stuff like that. Like good for you, that's awesome. But then when it comes down to it being a marketing ploy, I question that, because then it's like, how genuine is this? It's almost like having your cake and eating it too. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm supporting this, but then I'm also selling, so this is awesome, like killing two birds with one stone. But that's not what it should be about. And anyways, what I meant by all of that was that, no, what did I even mean by all of that? I don't know, you can take what I said as it is, but yeah, that's basically what this piece is about. And I am painting a puppet show, and basically these head companies are like the puppeteer, and like the head companies like Unilever or whoever's in control, really, who even knows, it's like a puppeteer, and these other companies are just following the dance, because honestly they probably aren't even that aware of all this either. And honestly, people who are hired at these companies, it's just a job for a lot of them, right? Like, people are just trying to put money on their table, they're trying to feed their kids, they're trying to stay alive. So, but they're a part of the show, they're players in the show, and it is about money. Like, we live in a society where everything's about money. Like, come on now. And we are the audience of the show. We are the very prized audience. And the more we show up is the more money they get. It's not like they just get random money. It's our money. Like, it's our money. We're giving them. We're freely giving them. And they do nothing for us, which, whatever, who cares? They do stuff. I mean, like, we're getting a product, right? But they just play with our emotions and tell us that they support us and that they love us. They tell us that they care. They just want our money. They just want our dollars and dollar bills. I don't really know. But yeah, that's really what it comes down to. And I just really don't want to be a part of that. I really don't want to be a part of that. I care too much. And who knows where I'm gonna end up in like a career and stuff like that. And who knows, I might just become one of those people who just really have kids and a family to take care of and bills to pay, and I end up a part of this show. But who knows? I just want to talk about it, that's all. To have a conversation, because conversations are always interesting. So yeah. Okay, side note, if you don't understand what's going on, basically the hands at the top would be these big companies controlling the companies under them, for example, Dove and Fair and Lovely, and then we're the audience. The consumers are the audience. Okay, yeah. Hi, I'm just editing now, and I just wanted to explain why I decided to paint or to do this. After presenting my assignment and just having a really great conversation with my professor and like fellow classmates, I felt almost like, well, two reasons. It was very large and I wanted to reuse the paper, so if I painted it black, I could reuse the, you know, I could paint over it for another project. But I felt like painting it black was symbolic of almost closing the curtain to this show, that this will just be over, that will no longer take advantage of people's, will no longer take advantage of social justice issues to sell to people. Like, let's close the curtains on that. And I just felt like painting the canvas black would be symbolic of basically ending this cycle. Okay, hi guys, we're on our way. I'm with my sister, and I'm a little bit scared because we're going to this dark sky preserve, and it's a little bit of a drive, and I hate driving at night in the city, so...
Turn right onto Langston Road, York Regional Road 72.
Great. So...
Continue on York Regional Road 72 for 3
driving at
kilometers.
night in the city is scary. I don't really want to know what driving at night in the country is like. But it should be awesome. Okay, hi guys. Just a little check-in here. I kind of wanted to get like coffee or something because it's like 10 and this place is far, and by the time I come home it'll be late. The coffee usually does not help me stay awake at all, so my sister was just like, get a Monster. So I got a Monster, but I'm a little nervous because I've never had Monster before, so I don't know what it will do. So I'm making her be the test subject. Wait, they can't see you. I got Mango Loco. I don't know.
What is it also called?
I don't know. There was way too many flavors. Half of the flavors were like red, blue, extra, dragon. Like, I didn't understand.
It smells pretty good.
I'm scared. Yeah, it does.
Okay, it actually tastes good.
Oh no. Oh.
I don't know how much I should drink. I just want a small sip.
Have another sip and tell me what happens. I'm scared, y'all.
Sorry if I explode.
Candy.
It tastes like candy.
Okay, here we go.
It tastes like the mango mangoes.
Back on the road. Will they actually be helpful, or will they be like, get on mom?
I think if we were really in distress, they would be helpful.
Or would they be evil?
Just hope we find a nice old lady and not like some weird man.
People are evil though, man. Like,
What if the witch from Hansel and Gretel comes against us?
yeah, these people who live here are definitely witches.
I don't really think they are. I don't feel like that's their niche. Why would it be?
Seem like farmers. Where's the farmland?
You didn't see the farmland? Can't even really see it.
Okay guys, I think we're here. Guys, so we finally arrived. It's 12:45 a.m. Well, obviously a.m. But I'm tired. So let's see what we see. Oh, it was so scary coming here, but we're finally here. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this.
So I'm telling you what we're doing and I'm telling you what is happening.
I wish you could see it in video, but... Okay, I just got home. Sorry, it's so dark. Whatever. It's very late. I won't even say the time because it's just so atrocious, but just got home. Man, like, I think when I was there, I didn't even realize how many stars there were until I got home, and I'm looking out my window at the sky right now and I see nothing. I think that's so weird that the stars are there but we can't see them. That sucks, but yo, that was so cool. And I saw a shooting star. Man, how many other things are we like not seeing? Like, imagine just being raised in a city with like so much light pollution and you never leave that city, so you never ever see stars in your entire life. Like, just imagine that. Like, that's crazy. What if there's like something that we just don't know about because we just live in a place where it's just not visible? Man, that sucks. Wow. And I'm so happy because at first the moon wasn't like visible, but just as we were about to like leave, the moon came up and I was just like, yes. Okay, sorry, I'm very tired, but I'm so happy I did that. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 experience. Kind of wish it was summer. It was honestly a little bit scary. Definitely go with somebody if you're ever gonna do that. Never go alone. And next time, I'm definitely gonna start my journey earlier. Maybe get there before sundown so I can actually situate myself properly and not just arrive in this dark, creepy place in the middle of the night where there's literally no light at all. It's a little sketchy, but beautiful, gorgeous, so many stars. It's like innumerable. Gorgeous. I love. Okay, please do it. You won't regret it. Okay, I'm just gonna eat my snack wrap now. Goodbye.